Here's Dave Schroeder from Action 2 Sports.
Baseball is back. Welcome to Wrigley Field, where the Brewers get things started on opening day, hoping to make the playoffs for a third straight season for the first time in franchise history. And all right, I know what you're thinking. Dave isn't really in Chicago, is he? Well, nope. I'm standing in front of a green screen. This microphone is not on. It's all part of this year's altered reality. The Packers have newfound confidence, and if they can perform on third down the way they did today, it's going to be one heck of a game next week. The 49ers defense is bracing for a vintage and peak Aaron Rodgers performance. Here at NFL Honors with Packers now second-year head coach Matt LaFleur. Well, in Super Bowl 54, Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes once again proved potent playing from behind. Yeah, all gas, no brakes. That's Matt LaFleur's mantra, and the coach wanting his team to put pedal to the metal with the one seed and home field advantage throughout the playoffs within reach. 3 regular season wins would get it done, and it started well. On Saturday night, after the defense forced a 3-and-out, the offense doing the deed on its first offensive drive. Aaron Jones on the ground, picking up 47 yards, gashing that Carolina defense and getting the mojo going for the offense early. Then Aaron Rodgers with his 40th touchdown pass of the season, looking for Robert Tonyan. It's the tight end's 10th score this season to lead all tight ends in the league. Rodgers' 40th, becoming the first quarterback ever to throw 40 or more in 3 different seasons. 7-0 lead, Packers' second drive, Aaron using the legs this time. Too easy, and it is 14-3. Yeah, Aaron put on that belt, looking pretty good. Next drive, Carolina on the move, but not anymore. From inside the one, Teddy Two Gloves, Teddy Bridgewater coughs it up. Punch loose by Chris Bond, returned by Kevin King, and that set up this. You thought Rodgers' run was easy. Aaron Jones high-stepping it in for a 21-3 lead. It was 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, 21-3 at the half, but after that, 5 straight punts, allowing the Panthers to get back in it. They were within a score late in the 4th when Mason Crosby swings the right leg from 51 yards. It's good. Green Bay back up 8, but Carolina rushes down the field, kicks a field goal, and then gets the defensive stop. Aaron Rodgers was sacked over and over and over, so one last try for the Panthers. Just like last year between these two teams, defense has got to get a stop, and they do. They didn't even give up a single first down. Green Bay wins. They can exhale. They had style points with plenty of points in the first half, but next to nothing with 49 yards total in the second stanza, but nothing else matters but the win as they get to 11-3. And we are now joined by Bailey Burmaster live at Lambeau Field. Bailey, what'd you think? Yeah, Bailey, you always wondered if tonight could be a trap game. Tennessee will be tough next Sunday night. Well, the Packers had given up just 14 sacks through the first 13 games. They gave up 5 tonight. Devontae Adams did not score for the first time in 9 games. Rodgers threw for only 143 yards. Green Bay outgained 364 to 291. But a win, as you said, is a win, is a win, is a win. The Packers are 11-3. We'll have more on this game later in sports. Well, as we extolled at the top of the show, the Packers got away with playing half a game on offense tonight, but that won't work in the playoffs or even next week against Tennessee. Green Bay gaining just 49 yards total in the entire second half, but their 21-3 halftime lead stood up. Green Bay still sits in first place in the NFC, thanks in large part to 158 total yards by Aaron Jones. 2 more wins now, and it's 2 home wins from the Super Bowl come January.
It's very critical. We want everything to run through Lambeau, and we know we control what happens, and so we just got to continue to play at a high level and put 4 complete quarters together and come out and play physical football.
Well, COVID canceled this year's axe battle between the Badgers and Gophers, or so we thought, with neither team in the Big Ten title game, the two using today as a makeup date for the historic rivalry. At Camp Randall Stadium, Bucky Badger looking to get back to 500 in this disappointing season, down 7-0 in the second quarter. The seas part for Garrett Groshek, 39 yards. He's got the speed that you need. Touchdown, tie game 7-7. They were down 10-7 in the third quarter. And check out quarterback Graham Mertz, the freshman surveying the field, trying to use his legs. But check out the hit. Oof. Mertz would be shaken up. He would not be able to finish the game. So in comes Chase Wolf, and on Wolf's very first play, rolls left, throws left. Yep, touchdown pass to Jack Dunn. Wisconsin takes the lead, up 17-10 late in the 4th. Minnesota's Tanner Morgan finds Mike Brown-Stevens. Tie game, and we get overtime. In OT, the Gophers go first. They settle for a field goal. And why are we showing it? Because they missed the field goal. So Bucky gets in range for a 30-yarder by Colin Larsh. There it is. Wisconsin keeps the axe in a frustrating season. It's a joyful ending at Camp Randall. Well, the 12th-ranked Badgers basketball team was taking on number 23 Louisville today, part of the Big Ten ACC Challenge. This game had been postponed due to Louisville's COVID issues, and Louisville shorthanded against the red-hot Badgers, who hit 10 threes in the first half, including 3 by Demetric Trice in just the first 4 minutes. It was 12-4. Bucky pouring it on. Former Phoenix guard Trevor Anderson getting in on the act. He had 11 today, 19-4. Second half, the inbounds, nicely done to Micah Potter, who netted 20 points today. The Badgers won by 37 for their largest margin of victory ever against the top 25 foe. On Wisconsin. Well, how about the Phoenix men tipping off Horizon League play against rival Milwaukee? First-year coach Will Ryan still looking for his first win at 0-4. And Green Bay down 10 late in the second half, but here they come. Not over yet. Josh Jefferson scores on the nice feed. It's a 4-point game with 1:49 to play. Then P.J. Pipes scoreless until now. 2-point game, 61-59, 1:15 to go. The other way against P.J. Pipes, though, Milwaukee's Tajon Lucas falling away, hooping the harm, 3-point play, 5-point lead. He had 21. But back down to a 3-point game, the Panthers throw the inbounds away. So one last chance to dance, and Jefferson gets a look, but it's off the mark. Green Bay falls to 0-5. The same two teams play again tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. And that is all the time we have for sports today. That's all. We'll be right back. Welcome one, welcome all. It is time for Operation Football, and this time we pay our respects to the late great guitarist Eddie Van Halen. And to kick things off right now, we might as well jump right on over to Bailey Burmaster with the game of the week.
That's right, Dave. Whoop. Yep, that's what dreams are made of. 14-0.
Thanks, Bailey. How about Wisconsin Rapids hosting Hortonville? Third quarter, handoff to Leo Brostovitz. This will put Rapids up 20-19. Answering back, though, Hortonville looks to its quarterback, Sam Dodd, on the run, hits Aiden Leaston. He's standing on top of the world. He would be knocked out of bounds, but they would score on the drive. That's a nice 45-yard gain. Third quarter, Chase Hughes through traffic. Does he have the speed that you need? Well, why can't this be love? Well, because of the out-of-bounds marker. Still, they would punch it in for a touchdown. Hortonville goes on to win 36-21. A battle of unbeatens brewing between Little Chute and Wrightstown. Mustangs Nolan Lamers, and we belong in a world that must be strong. Yeah, that's what dreams are made of too, Bailey. Tie game 6-6. Then in the fourth, Tigers Matthew Hansen rolling right and just lofting a prayer for Quincy Clister. Might as well jump. He does and grabs it. What a catch. And that set up the Tigers for a try at a game-winning field goal. Michael Bunton, you betcha. Wrightstown rides away with the win, 9-6 the final. Now 2-0 Freedom entertaining 0-2 Wapaka. Irish up 7-0 in the first, but nothing stays the same. Unchained, Luke Schwain to Devin Geary, 7-7 game. What a pass. Freedom on the move in the second, though. Austin Balk is moving with a style and ease. And yes, it's love in the third degree for number 3, 14-7 Freedom. Later in the half, Jackson Higgins. Everybody wants some. You want some too? Well, he's taking it to the tacklers. 45-yard rump. He would score 2 plays later. Just before the half, Connor Dickrell. Baby, this blows them all away. They blew him away. Freedom wins 42-7. Now, Kaukauna 1-0 on the season on the road against Plymouth. The ghost Garrett Weinberg looking for Noah Hoffman. He's your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. He passes by the defense. Kaukauna in charge, 20-10. And Mella is going to be stripped. Picked up by Kaukana's Will Scott. Kaukauna holds on 27-19. Welcome back for more Operation Football, where the Van Halen references are flying. And let's go running with Two Rivers and Roncalli. 2-0 Two Rivers on the road against Roncalli. In this one, Raiders already up 7-0, and only fools rush in. Only time will tell if we stand the test of time. Why run? Pass it. Jaden Kephart, Xander Pop, 14-0. But they'll run it here. Chase Matias, he's got the feeling. Power steering, bitsy bopping. Hey, don't stop me now. 21-0 Two Rivers. And then the defense making a play. Roncalli's Ryan Fisher saying, you really got me now. It's a sack by Noah Smogaleski, and Two Rivers going to smoke them, blanking them, 42-0. At Seymour, it was a duel between 1-1 Bondwell and 1-1 Seymour. Second quarter, Bondwell serving up pound cake. Max Sokolowski, 6-0 lead. But in the third, the Thunder's Carson Mole says, I get up and nothing gets me down. 7-6, Pulaski takes the lead. But the Bears' Max Marole, later in the game, cook it up an old-time, long-lost recipe. Yes, it is more pound cake. And Bondwell wins, 27-15. Oshkosh Lords heading North trying to stay unbeaten at O'Connell Falls, and quarterback Josh Bauer takes the snap and thought you'd never miss me till I got a fat city address. What a tip pass touchdown toss, Jack Huizinga. 7-0. Second quarter, 4th and 4, and Lords wants more. Take a chance, you're old enough to dance. On 4th down, 33 yards to Preston Reedinger. 13-0 was the lead. Still in the second, Bauer. Oh, here it comes, that funny feeling again. It's bombs away. Reedinger there again. 42-yard gain. Not in just yet, but they would get in. 40-8 was the final score. Also looking to stay perfect, Southern Door heading over to Ocano to face the Blue Devils. Third quarter, Eagles Alex Dost. I found the simple life ain't so simple when I jumped out on that road. Southern Door up 21-6. Still in the third, the Eagles take flight. Doust has a man down the sidelines, and the cradle will rock. He cradles the catch. Marcus Marchant, 21-yard gain, and that sets up this. Nick Bodwine, non-stop talker. What a rocker. 5 yards to the house. Southern Door goes on to roll 42-12. Pair of 2-0 teams now. Reedsville, Cedar Grove, Belgium. Bad snap and whoa, whoa, whoa. Cedar Grove's crying. Reedsville's Mitchell Dietrich, the tackle for loss. Reedsville back on offense. Doesn't look good at the start, but who said I cannot get there from here? And I don't know where I'm going. He knows where he's going, and he's got the speed. That you need. Touchdown, 71 yards. Brennan Dvoracek, and Reedsville wins 28-14. We save the best game of the night for the last. New Holstein at Kohler, KLC trailing by 14 in the fourth, but let's turn this thing around right now. Robbie Michael, touchdown, game on, back within 6. Less than 10 seconds left. You might be saying, come on, Dave, give me a break. Well, one break coming up. Michael to Colin Gerdakis, no tackle, touchdown, extra point wins it, and the final score, get this, just like the Van Halen album, it is 51-50. How serendipitous. That's it for Operation Football today. May Eddie Van Halen rest in peace. Well, you remember back in Super Bowl 45 when Kevin Green told Clay Matthews it is time. The linebacker then forced a fumble to help Green Bay lift the Lombardi Trophy. Well, the Packers vets right now have been instilling a similar sense of urgency with their younger teammates. Aaron Rodgers has often lamented how all 4 of his NFC title game appearances so far have been on the road. He wants one at home. The Packers had the top seed in 2011 but lost in the divisional round, and now with Green Bay waiting 9 years to get in this position again, they're not about to take their eyes off the prize. 3 regular season wins now mean foes have to come calling in the cold at Lambeau Field come January.
When you're a team like we are and you have your sights set on that Lombardi Trophy, those type of talks definitely happen. And I think we're all mature enough in this building to be able to have those type of talks. It's not getting ahead of ourselves, but just being aware. Sometimes you just got to make, a bunch of young guys fully aware of the situation. Say we win these 3 games, to be able to look a rookie or a second-year, third-year guy in the face and say, look, we got to win 2 freaking football games at home, and then we're going to Super Bowl.
Well, the Packers' only true practice of the week will come tomorrow. Coach Matt LaFleur focused on getting his players' bodies right on the short week with Carolina coming to town Saturday night. Okay, I want a quick NFC playoff picture update. Well, the front-running Packers get the 1 seed, obviously, by winning out. But what if they trip up? Well, the toughest game remaining is against the 9-4 Titans from the AFC, which is good because non-conference losses are not a tie-breaking big deal. It may be game on for the Packers Saturday, but we'll digest it all and provide analysis and reports on Sunday, as usual, on Sunday Sports Night Cover 2, 10:35. Be there. Well, today was the day. Fond du Lac 4-star defender Braylon Allen, who is skipping a grade to graduate early and go to college, officially put pen to paper to sign with the Badgers.
Definitely, it's a decent amount of work in the classroom for sure, but just hard work and getting my body ready.
And a day after putting pen to paper himself, agreeing to a 5-year Supermax contract with the Bucks, 2-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo explaining his decision to stay in Milwaukee.
Talked to my mother. I asked my mother, do you want to move? She said no. So, okay, cool. I'm just going to sign the deal then. But no, this is the place I want to be. This is my home. This is my city. I want to represent Milwaukee. All I know is Milwaukee. When I came here, fell in love with the city. It's a city that loves basketball. And it's a place that I want to be. It's a place I want to raise my kids.
That's all the time we have for sports. We'll be right back.